Welcome to London, chumps.
That's not what the line is. It's welcome to second edition.
I was trying to spice it up a little bit.
Language!
I'm May.
I'm Taylor, and welcome to the British edition of second edition.
From hosh posh seafood fit for a queen to Harry Potter, we're going to show you everything British.
And I got some dandy facts about Jack the Ripper and the Tower of London. But first, we got to go all the way back to our Canadian studios where we have news.
Rock and roll.
Welcome to Second Edition News. The David Foster Foundation is a non-profit organization that is dedicated to providing financial aid to Canadian families with children in need of organ transplants. Deacon Sunshine Parker is one of these children.
At just 2 years old, he's already had 5 organ transplants. The foundation took care of things like rent and traveling costs while Deacon was recovering. His father, Shane, says the journey would have been impossible without the foundation.
If it wasn't for the David Foster Foundation, I don't know how we would have been able to make it.
The foundation was started so that parents could focus on the health of their children instead of the cost of living.
Take care of your child. We'll take care of everything else. Don't worry about your mortgage. Don't worry about your car payments. Just focus on what's important.
The organization is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year and is having a star-studded miracle concert and gala. CEO Mike Ravenhill promises a good time.
For those that know David Foster and his Hitman and the PBS specials that he does, this is going to be another very big Hitman special that's raising money for our foundation.
Gala will be in Victoria the weekend of May 27th to 29th. For ticket information, go to www.davidfosterfoundation.org.
Changes to St. Albert business bylaws have now made more severe restrictions on selling drug-related paraphernalia in stores. The business most affected by the changes is Chad's Smoke Shop. As the only head shop in St. Albert, the store has already had problems with City Council since it opened last April. Owner Chad Wentworth feels unfairly targeted and hopes to come to a speedy resolution.
Obviously, we are taking this new direction in St. Albert very seriously. We have been talking to our legal counsel. In the meantime, we are going to have to comply with the new changes of the bylaw, and we'll do our very best to cooperate with the city of St. Albert.
The new law prohibits sales of restricted products to minors, any device intended to facilitate smoking activity, and any product that displays the marijuana plant. Any business breaking the bylaw can be fined up to $1,500 or have their business license revoked.
Part of the Conservative Party's platform is distributing $650 million in funding to post-secondary schools. NAIT would be one of these schools to receive the funding.
The PC Party promises to enhance post-secondary facilities across the province with the 3-year capital funding project. NAIT students are very opinionated on what that money should go towards.
That NAIT should probably invest in the land that we're given, probably make another parking place.
Towards like old classrooms, revitalizing them by putting new desks, new chairs.
Water fountain hygiene. There's calcium deposits that need to be cleaned off. I'm offended by them.
This year's provincial election takes place on April 23rd.
NAIT's engineering students had a chance to look into some potential future careers at this year's annual Industry Day. NAIT's main campus was host to a display of equipment and technology used in Alberta's oil patch. Students enrolled in NAIT's engineering programs were encouraged to come out and see the displays in a hands-on environment.
So we're looking for students that are team players, petroleum geology background, or some kind of engineering technologists.
Students got a chance to take a look at a variety of high-tech displays showcasing the type of equipment that today's oil field has to offer. For many NAIT students, this job fair creates an opportunity to see the industry that they're going into for the first time outside of the classroom. Engineering students were excited to get a closer look at what their own future careers could hold.
It's a good chance to get out of the classroom and explore the industry and see what it's all about and learn a little bit more about it. And it gives me a chance to see my options for a future career.
The displays featured fully operational equipment from multiple sectors of the oil patch, some of the individual units costing upwards of $2 million. At the end of the day, students left the event with a new perspective on Alberta's leading industry.
So Kevin, I heard there was big news for the Eskimos this week.
You got that right, Emily. They made a huge announcement regarding renovations for the Commonwealth Stadium, and they also got a new quarterback on the team.
Wow.
I'll be covering that and more in this week's Second Edition Sports. The Edmonton Oil Kings were looking to go up 2-0 over the Brandon Wheat Kings in their Eastern Conference semifinal series, putting their 16-game win streak on the line. First minute in, the puck is tangled up in Mark Pezic's skates. Brendan Walker sends it out front, and Michael Furlan one-times it past Lauren Persois. Oil Kings start the second down by 1. Christian Pell shoots the wrister past Corbin Bose, and we're tied up at 1-1. Brandon answers back as Alessio Berteggia crashes the crease, and the Wheaties take back the 1-goal lead. 90 ticks later, from the top wide is TJ Foster as he chases it down in the corner and feeds Travis Iwanek, who's Johnny on the spot. Just 2.5 minutes later, Pels tallies his second of the game and fourth of the postseason, and we're tied up at 2 apiece. Just a minute after that, Jordan Peddle caps off a fourth goal in the second period with his first goal in the playoffs. The Wheat Kings would add one more before the frame is done. However, Griffin Reinhart lays a huge hit on Mark Stone before the game ends. The Oil Kings take it 4-3. After playing what they felt was an intense series against Brandon, the Oil Kings earned a sweep and are currently on fire with an incredible 19-game winning streak.
Yeah, they're a good team, a big team, and they're skilled, and they compete hard, so it hasn't been an easy game.
It's been decided that Commonwealth Stadium is going to receive a makeover. Make that a $12 million makeover.
In Edmonton, we not only have an obligation, but a duty to support football at all levels.
This Tuesday, the Eskimos Club and its president Len Rhodes presented a luncheon for media to attend, with several big announcements to make for the up-and-coming season for the Eskimos. The big bucks are helping replace stadium seats, freshen up the outdated end zones, and make the football stadium that much more friendly.
And you are competing with the couch, your living room at home, where people can sit down and watch a game. So we're sold on the fact that it's kind of like a shoe, you got to try it on and see if it fits. You sit in that seat, the rest will be history.
The project will be completed over the next 2 years, resulting with the stadium receiving a nice spruce-up for fans to enjoy. The Eskimos head coach Kavis Reed made another important announcement for the team. The Eskimos officially announced that they have a new quarterback playing for the team.
The Edmonton Eskimos Football Club is pleased to announce today that we've officially signed another quarterback, Jeremiah Masoli.
The team has officially signed on quarterback Jeremiah Masoli. Masoli was a free import agent. He carries some impressive stats under his belt as he joins the team. He's managed to pass almost 4,200 yards and score 29 touchdowns during his final 2 seasons of college football with Oregon and the University of Mississippi's team. The Eskimos general manager Eric Tillman feels that Jeremiah's skill set is ideal for the Canadian game. Team Canada might not have the chance to go for gold this summer at the London Olympics, but that didn't take away from the intensity of the men's gold game at the qualifying event held right here in Edmonton. The qualifying tournament took place at Kinsman Sports Centre this Sunday, with hundreds in attendance cheering on the top 2 contenders. With a final score of 12-9, Spain took the gold and has secured the best position as they make their way to London. Canada was forced to settle for 5th as they lost 11-10 to the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Their only chance to get to the games is if one of the top 4 teams are unable to participate. I'm Kevin Thomas, and that's everything we have for Second Edition Sports this week.
Did you know that the popular Little Miss Muffet nursery rhyme is British and was written by Dr. Muffet, who wrote the first scientific catalog on British insects? His stepdaughter was eating her curds away and was frightened by one of his spiders. Ugh. Did you know that there are 6 ravens that guard the Tower of London? And that Charles II thought if any of these ravens left the grounds that the kingdom would fall? To keep the birds from flying away, they fattened them by feeding 170 grams of raw meat a day. Did you know that there is a theory that Jack the Ripper was actually a part of the royal family? It was rumored that it was Prince Albert Victor, also known as Queen Victoria's grandson. Nobody knows for sure if it's true, but some fishy letters the Queen left behind say otherwise. And now you know.
And some cat ashes.
Poor spy cat.
Hope this works.
Yeah, me too. I'm starving.
Okay, ready?
Okay. Wait. Got it. Put on my glasses. Okay, hold on.
Okay, ready?
Okay, I'm good. Okay.
Sunshine, roses, starlight mist, turn this potion into fish.
Is it doing anything?
I don't know.
We should really leave this to the professionals.
We'll be back in a jiffy.
Of top 40.
Take control of NR92. Phone in, Facebook us, tweet us.
I want AC/DC.
We play what you say. NR92.com, the station for the students.
Hello. I have a distinct taste for a lot of things in my life, and I appreciate a good beer as much as you do. One that's sharp, rich, kind of like me, haha, swing, and teeming with exclusive flavor. The kind of beer that has no tricks and no gimmicks.
Hey Kevin, want a beer?
That's okay, thanks.
Wait, Kevin, is that a traditional ale?
It sure is, Steven. It sure is. This beer is in a class of its own. Big Rock Traditional Ale. You've arrived.
I'm sweet and soft. I will make your stomach turn in excitement. Your heart will flutter at the sight of me. There's no greater way to spend your evening when my lips are on yours.
Honey Brown, worth getting ready for.
Big Rock, fulfill your fantasy.
Hi, welcome to Cooking with Ernest. I'm May Anderson and I'm joined by Chef TJ Atkinson. And today we're going to be making something for the fresh season coming up, summertime. What is it?
So today we're going to do a scallop ceviche.
Okay.
So you're going to get a lot of flavors of citrus and cilantro and all that fresh light flavors for summer.
Okay, and what exactly is ceviche?
Ceviche, it's basically like almost like a cured meat, and the origins come from South America, Central American, Philippines as well.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to have you help me stir this up.
Okay.
We're going to start with our scallops, and we've thinly sliced our scallop meat there.
Okay.
Just going to add that to the bowl.
Cool. Can we use any other kinds of meats?
Yeah, you could do salmon or snapper, maybe halibut. You could definitely mix it up and use different seafood. Steak tartare is actually a similar kind of process, and that would be a French, because you add some citrus to it as well.
Okay. All right.
You could do that.
What's next?
So there we added some shallots just for some aroma.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely smell it.
Smell that. And then here we have some red bell pepper for a little bit of sweetness and also some color in with your ceviche there.
Okay.
And do you know this right here?
Yeah, this is definitely cilantro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it'll give it that fresh salsa. Exactly.
Yeah.
And we want a little bit of heat with it as well. So we got some jalapenos here.
Okay.
So we're gonna add that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little spicy.
And maybe add some salt and pepper.
Okay, cool.
And next we're gonna add our citric acid, which today we're using lemon and lime. So it's a naturally occurring acid in there.
All right, and what exactly is the citrus going to do?
It's going to do a process called denaturation of the proteins, which basically weakens the proteins and more or less cooks them without actually doing the process of cooking.
So we won't have to cook it?
We won't actually have to cook it.
Okay. Oh, that's
so you can
amazing.
squeeze some lemon in there. We got some lime.
All right.
We're going to stir that up. So again, this is going to be lots of fresh flavors, a little bit of heat to it.
Okay.
And just great for a nice light meal.
Oh, it definitely smells delicious. Well, thank you very much, Chef TJ Atkinson.
Pleasure, yeah.
This is going to be great for some wonderful dinners out by the barbecue.
Exactly,
this is awesome. This has been Cooking with Ernest.
Guys, where are you?
We're going swimming!
Yay!
Really? Why are you going swimming? We have a show to film.
Because we're going to the Olympics.
Yeah, I'm just following
Okay then.
Do you smell that? What are you drinking?
It's Sumatran leopard dung tea.
Ew, it smells disgusting.
Actually, it's really, really good. I ordered it from the UK Tea Council website.
Trying to look for a favorite tea? Go to www.tea.co.uk for the latest news in the world of tea. Head to the About Tea drop-down menu to learn more about tea in England, from the history of the teas in China to its rising popularity. You can also learn about the infamous tea taxation in the late 18th century, which snowballed into the organized crime wave of smuggling tea into England. An estimated 7 million pounds of tea were smuggled in illegally, compared to the estimated 5 million pounds that was legalized in the country. You can also check out the Tea for Health menu, which gives the greatest listing of the various types of tea and their associated health benefits. You can also search the UK for master brewing classes taught by some of the leading experts on tea in the country. Check out the membership area, which gives you exclusive access to the Tea Council and special rates and privileges when you head out to your favorite tea shop. A counter in the right-hand corner gives you the exact amount of cups of tea that are being served and consumed in the United Kingdom that very day. For anybody who enjoys a cuppa, this is the website that will satisfy your tea cravings.
Hail, comrade. It is a wonderful day.
What?
I said it is a wonderful day.
What's with your accent?
What do you mean? It's Russian themed this week, is it not?
No, it's British.
Oh dear. I guess I will need a crash course on how to speak proper English, like Eliza from My Fair Lady.
Oh hey, what a coincidence. That's what we're reviewing.
My Fair Lady is a 1964 musical based on the play of the same name, which was written by Bernard Shaw. It has a wonderful cast, including Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison as the two leads.
The story is about a phonetics professor, Henry Higgins, taking up a bet to transform a dowdy flower girl, Eliza Doolittle, into a duchess that could fool even the best imposter spotters in Buckingham Palace.
Every pore in the film oozes chemistry between the two leads and Colonel Pickering, played by Wilfred Hyde White. The humor may seem a little outdated, but it's still a bundle of laughs, even today.
At 174 minutes, the film may feel incredibly long. However, it won 8 Academy Awards in 1964. This is for good reason. It's a wonderful film. We give this movie 4.5 phonographs out of 5.
As you can see, dear chap, this really does serve as an excellent crash course on speaking proper English.
Taylor, I don't think I can do this.
What? I've been training since 2008 for this.
I know, but I had a lot of seafood at Ernest's.
Quit your whinging. The Olympics are so soon.
The closest thing you're gonna get, Taylor, to the Olympics is drinking that stupid, stinky imported tea that Steven showed us.
Way to crush my dreams.
No. Okay. Oh, let's just do it. Let's go, fine.
Well, if the Olympics don't work out for you, you can always become a magician, just like next week's episode. Ready?
On your mark, get set, go.
Yeah, not happening. See you next week.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Sorry, I was like, why are you coughing? The British edition. Now, ladies.